What's going on? What's shaking? What's happening, people? Hi. Welcome to the Tuna Land Diaries. People, come on. It's late. You probably haven't seen this because you don't really watch my show religiously. It's not really a show. So, amen. Look, I'm gonna oil this real quick. So the other day I did an episode that was, I made like a ginger clove tuna cake that I then... What did I put on it? Oh! Eggs and then that crazy, lavender cream sauce. So what we're gonna do now is, that same mixture, which was 2 cans of tuna, 2 eggs, 1 packet of, crackers, you know, like the saltines. Okay, one packet of crackers, and then 1 bag, 16-ounce bag of corn chips, Fritos, off-brand. So I put that all together with onions. It was like it was 1 red onion, diced. I used about 3/4 of it, and then I used like a handful of pickled turnips, and I told you to use pickles. I just didn't have any. Yeah, and then I put some sage and some black pepper. And then I cooked a little bit of it, and then I let it sit in the fridge. So all I did was take that mixture out, and then I added 1 more can of tuna, 1 more egg, and another half a packet of Fritos, and then a package of corn. Well, it's not really a package, it's a can of corn. So I have my oven set on 350, and what I want to do, I've just greased this pan. What I want to do is go ahead and form my patties and put them on here. And I want to show you, these are just simple tuna patties, not a ton of seasoning, not a ton of flavor in them, because I want them to be able to take on whatever flavor of the sauce we're making. We're going to make some crazy sauces. So I want to get at least 6 of these. So I'm just going to do that. There's going to be some big tuna patties. Look how nice, though. Yeah? 1. So much corn. So I want to make 6, I think, so that I can do, I can make 5 sauces, and then make 1 extra tuna cake so I can taste all the different sauces, so that, I don't have to eat 6 tuna cakes, or 5 tuna cakes for you to get the idea. Cool? So these are so simple. These are so great. I love, love, love making my tuna cakes, because you can just really change it up, however you want to, however you're feeling that day. Today I'm feeling Joni Mitchell-y, so I'm gonna make some Joni Mitchell tuna cakes. Well, I mean, not like that. That doesn't make any sense. Amen. Ooh, these are so nice. These are so nice. Sounds gross, huh? 2 more. Oh, it's like the perfect amount for 6. Very large tuna cakes. The circumference is more than the square root of Joni Mitchell. Ah. Well, this last one's gonna be a big one. It's possible I've lost it completely. Not my virginity. That's quite intact. Amen. So, yay. It's got some little extra pulp in this bad boy. I wanted to make them real fat. Because that's what I wanted to do. And I'm just going to put them in there and bake them for about 15-20 minutes. There's no real set time. I mean, it's going to change depending on what how your oven cooks. God. But anyway, that's that. And then we're going to make some crazy sauces. So I'm just popping these into my oven, which is at 350. Do you want to look at these real quick? I'm so sorry. Yay. Okay. I'm going to cook those up. We're going to make some fun sauces. I'm going to need these onions, this garlic. Can you see my butt at least? Okay, good. I have butter out. I got to get garlic sauce. What's this? Pickle? No. No. Cream. I'm going to need some cream. Some ketchup, some mustard, some Red Hot, and some mayonnaise. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Why did I have 2 things of mustard? Hey, what did I say I needed that I didn't get? Do y'all remember? Neither do I. So, good luck, Chuck. Okay. So, I've got garlic sauce for my work, which you won't have, obviously. So whatever I'm going to do with that, you could just use mayonnaise and garlic, olive oil and garlic. You can get a garlic sauce, or you can, change it up however you want. I'm going to do sort of a Lebanese kind of, sort of, tuna cake sauce. I don't need that right yet. Okay, so let's start with a smaller one. I'm just going to make these sauces and set them off to the side. It's going to be super simple. So if any of them dry out or whatever, or, harden up too much, we can just reheat them. Some of them don't even need to be heated. So this is just a tiny little pan, and I'm going to do into this one, I'm going to do 1 full tablespoon of butter. Turn it on. These little guys are so cute, but they're so, like, weird. Get it? Because I'm a little guy, and I'm so cute, but so weird. Get off my back, monkey. Okay. 1 large tablespoon of butter. We're going to throw some squeezy garlic in there. This stuff still kind of freaks me out. So that's like a teaspoon of minced garlic, yeah? I want some, I need a little bit of sugar. It's too much. 1 pinch, 2 pinches of sugar. Okay, let's get that going. Can you see over all my stuff? Now I need something to give this a little bit of complexity. It's not just going to be butter and garlic, obviously. But I need maybe some ginger, I think. I'm thinking some ginger would be good. So some dried ginger, and then a name brand hot sauce. This is my favorite kind of hot sauce. A good 2 tablespoons of that, because that's really the base of the sauce. Let's stir that bad boy up. We just want to get it all put together, and then that one's good to go. It's going to be so good. This is sort of like a bayou, southern kind of sauce. Butter, franks, sugar, and ginger. Blanche Devereaux to the rescue. Although she wasn't from the bayou. It's really strong. Because this stupid handle on this thing gets burny. Bernie Mac! Bernie Mac! Wow, I'm just referencing everyone who's gone. Okay, this doesn't really need to do anything else. It's cooked. We don't need it to thicken up. Well, it might be fun to see what happens. But I don't want to. Okay. Let's put that one in a little sauce pourer thing. Thank you for playing. Goodbye. That's gonna be yummy. I love spicy. We're gonna make this crazy sauce now. Are you even like somewhat ready for this? I'm gonna call this a fancy orchard sauce. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm finding thyme, fresh thyme leaves. Okay, I'm gonna make a roux in this one. So we're gonna use a teaspoon of butter and a teaspoon of flour, because we are not making that much sauce here. Is it bad that every time I look at my stove and it says back rear, I laugh? Yeah. Okay. What am I making? Oh, right, that one. Oh, you know what? I'm going to double up on the flour a little bit because I forgot we're doing water. So, I just made a roux. Well, I'm making a roux. Can you see everything I'm doing? I keep putting my ingredients in front of my pit bowl. Oh my god. So 1 down, 4 to go. Pretty simple. This one is crazy because I'm going to tell you the prep I did for it. It's real easy, actually. I took 2, you're not going to believe it, green apple Jolly Ranchers and about a 1/4 cup of water, and I boiled it together until the Jolly Ranchers dissolved. Okay, so into this, I'm going to throw some thyme. Go pretty heavy on it, because we want a nice lemony, fresh flavor. Okay, watch out, this can flambe. This is lemon extract. Boil away, boil away. Flambe, flambe. I'm dancing to Joni Mitchell, can you do it? The alcohol will burn itself out, so don't get all freaked out. I freaked out about this, not that. I'm not afraid of some flames. And the Jolly Rancher water. This is gonna be so neat. I'm really excited. It might be really awful. Who knows? Jolly Rancher's thyme lemon extract. What? Okay. Now that, because I made a roux, oh my god, it smells crazy! I'm gonna put it right back in the same dish. Ah, it's very thick. It's like a green slime monster. I find that's the best way to tell people to eat your food. Ooh, it looks like poop water. Ooh, it looks like a slime monster. Ooh, it looks like some other weird bodily excrement. I'm very interested to see how that goes. I'm not certain it's going to be very good, y'all. But life is about taking chances, right? Should I just taste it? I'm gonna. Shut your face! Oh my god, that's really fantastic. It's exactly the flavor I wanted. It's light enough. You could like add more sugar to that and make it a dessert to be really weird. I don't need the time again. That was it. Let us do. Let's do a. I love a garlic sauce, so I think I'm just gonna do a decent size one of these. I don't need the flour. Let me just rinse the flour off of this spoon. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Let's do 3 for funsies. 3 big teaspoons. Now, if you don't have garlic sauce, like I said, you can do mayonnaise and garlic, olive oil and garlic. Any kind of substance in garlic. You could use a cream of mushroom soup and garlic. Anything you want, really. I'm gonna make a chipotle with the onions. Oh, and I'm gonna make an Italian. I guess I'm making. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is gonna have. I need the tiniest bit of cinnamon. Pinch. I also want some clove. I want some cumin. Some allspice. No, I lied. Can you see my butt? Okay. So I'm going to do cumin, a decent amount, because that garlic is pretty strong. Cinnamon I'm done with. Oh, it smells so good. I got an Oriental 5 spice, just a smidge. A clove. We're kind of just trying to recreate our own kind of shawarma. Now this is not what's in shawarma, but it's not that far off. Okay. Oh, I did have 6 sauces. Some cayenne. I love the spice. I think that's probably good. Yeah, I'm thinking that's good. Let's turn that on. This one doesn't really need anything special happening to it. It just needs to kind of get stirred in and thinned out a little bit. I'm using the same whisk. Yumma, yumma, yumma. Yumma, yumma, yumma. I just want to heat those spices through, really. Oh, that smells so intensely amazing. Okay. Turn that off. Get that up in here. Get that rinsed out. How fast we're moving, huh? So I've got, what, 3 sauces done now? Let me check on these tuna cakes. Perf, we have making good time. Why'd I get the mustard? I want to make an Italian one now. So we're going to use, ready? Get crazy with the garlic. 2 tablespoons of the garlic. I'm going to leave this out for the last one. I don't need more ginger though. 2 tablespoons of garlic. We're going to use olive oil. Let's do a shoosh of that. Oh, I lied. We do need the thyme again. You need thyme, some rosemary, some basil, oregano. What does it sound like, kids? What does it sound like? I want some sage and some fennel.
Fennel, where are you? Where are you, Fennel? Where are you?
I can't find any sage. Here it is. So, cool beans. This is fun. Tiny, tiny bit of sage. Half a pinch. It's like a dusting. Fennel seeds. You can be pretty liberal with these. I love the flavor of me some fennel. Whenever you're using dry spices, I say it's a good idea to toast them up. Wow, I don't have any rosemary open. You know why? Because I really don't like rosemary, but I'm going to use like a pinchy palmful pinch. Thyme. How many do you have the thyme? We're doing pretty much equal parts of all these. If you got some dried mint, that would be really nice in here. Some oregano. Let's do some crushed red too, yeah? That sounds like fun. A little bit of crushed red. A little bit more crushed red. Some dried basil. And let's do, actually we don't need black pepper. Let's turn that on. Just kind of get all this together. It's going to be a lovely, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to add a little bit of vinegar to that. We're doing like an oil and vinegar thing. So just a scotch more oil. And some, I have apple cider vinegar, so that's what we're going to use. Just a smidge. My kitchen smells so good. Mmm. So this one, I mean, you're not really like waiting for it to thicken or do anything crazy. Just kind of keep an eye on the garlic. Once it starts to brown, that's when you're done. So there's another one. Oh gosh, that smells like insanely good Italian vinaigrette. I mean, because that's basically all insanely good Italian vinaigrette is, right? Kids, right? Do you love my cleaning utensil here? Okay, I want to do, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the other? Oh, I'm going to do a chipotle, which doesn't need to be heated. And I'm going to do a red wine bouillon. So let's make a little bit of a roux one more time. This should be the last time we have to make a roux. And we don't need a big one this time. So 1 teaspoon. Butter away. Butter quick. What am I doing? Alright. Welcome to my brain. We don't need a ton of flour. Let's go ahead and get our seasonings in there. We'll turn it on. I'm going to cook that. Actually, we'll do the wine first. We're going to do red wine and beef bouillon. Some black pepper. And that's really it. It's a lovely, lovely sauce. I do it all the time. Oh, sugar. You need sugar too, just to counteract it. So, let's do a once around, because remember we're just making this for the tuna cake. That's like a 1/4 cup. I think my favorite thing to say lately, apparently. 1/4 cup. Okay, so we want black pepper. We want beef bouillon. Not too much. I'm gonna use my same little beef bouillon. So I use about half a teaspoon of dried beef bouillon. Okay. Let's do a pinch of sugar just to cut the bite of the wine, because it's going on tuna. That was like half a palm full. Just letting it cook. Did I say I was gonna put something else in there? Black pepper. No, shouldn't be enough. That should be rich and beefy. Beef bouillon. Okay. Dude, what a fantastically moving episode. I mean, not moving like, oh, it's so nice, but like, oh, I was gonna do an Alfredo. Should I make an Alfredo too? Yeah, I guess I should. So I guess I made 7 sauces. I'm gonna let that thicken up. Let's do a quick Alfredo back in this one. So, I lied when I said, actually, you know what? We'll do olive oil to make the roux. We'll make the roux out of olive oil since we're just making a tiny bit. Do some olive oil, do the squeeze of garlic, let's say a tablespoon. Cool. Let's turn that one on, the left rear. And then do some flour. Get this wine. This one should be good now. Just want to give it a couple. Oh, I love making this sauce. It's exactly how I make a marsala. Rear off. Let's get this one into a little cubby. This can get out of the way. Oh, look at that. So delicious. If you had mushrooms, now would be a good time to use them. Let's cook this flour. So it's just garlic. I like my Alfredo to be kind of simple. So I'm going to do garlic. We need the cream, which I've got here. It's going to thicken up a lot. It's really important when you're using just, I want black pepper. It's the only other thing I want there. Garlic and black pepper. It's so good. But listen, when you are making an Alfredo sauce, you shouldn't ever really use flour. You should use heavy whipping cream and Parmesan cheese. But I don't have either of those things. So you can do it this way, but the common misconception with Alfredo is that you need flour for it. You don't. In fact, the flour will ruin it unless it's so thoroughly cooked. I don't need any more of this flour. Put that bitch away. Okay. Don't need this knife. We don't need this garlic or this olive oil. Now I'm just doing a cleanup while that thickens, and we wait for our tuna to finish. I want these 3 things because I'm going to make a little chipotle yum. Sugar can go away. These seasonings can go away, right? Yes. I want to get out my cayenne. I want to get out my cumin. If I can find it. Okay. This is golden. Let's get that in a little cubby. That is even probably too floury. Just saying. It's very thick. See how quick though? You know, I just cleaned this. So gross. Okay, so let's take a spoonful of mayonnaise. Such fun sauces. We're going to take about a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Yeah, a tablespoon and a half. Okay, and then we're going to do a squidge of mustard. A squidge of ketchup. Okay, let's get our seasonings in there. Cayenne. I'm going to be real happy with the cayenne. I love it, the spice. I love it, the spice. And then we need black pepper. And we need cumin. Oh, and chili powder. You can be pretty heavy-handed with the cumin there. That's fine. And chili powder. If I could find it, that would be awesome. We're almost done, y'all. Chili powder. That's really all we want. Heavy-handed with that as well. This was the Alfredo whisk, so I'm going to go ahead and use it because it's still cream-based. Oh, you know what else I wanted to put in here? The onions. That's what I wanted to do. The raw red onion that was the leftover from the tuna cakes. Yum! If you don't like raw onion, obviously you could skip this part. It's going to be a nice yummy. A nice yummy. Got all my sauces. Let's get this shite cleaned up. And then it should be time to get my little bad boys out of the oven and bunch them. Can you believe how many sauces we just made? Now, I showed you all the sauces as far as like being a tuna patty topper, right? Tuna patty topper, tuna patty. Say that really fast. No? Fine. You're an ass. Okay. But any of these sauces could be used to make pasta, they could be used to top chicken, they could be used to take a bath in, whatever you really want to do. My tuna cakes need a little bit longer, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put them for another probably 5 to 10 minutes. You want me to taste these sauces? No? Okay. I'm going to leave them out then. Whoa. 4 or 5. I made 7 effing sauces. So excited for this Frank's. I could just drink it. I could. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute, y'all. Hey kids, and we're back. I've got like a little painter's palette. I've got my tuna cake in the middle with all my sauces at the sides. Little dipping pleasures. Yum. Okay, and the only one that I didn't put like on the side because it was too liquidy was the Frank's, which I put on the butt of the tuna cake. And that's the first one I'm going to taste. Now the tuna cakes turned out perfect. So tender. Look at, you can see right in the middle. Still hot. Mmm. Mmm. Girl, Frank's and butter. Mmm. Cooper's right here trying to eat it. Okay, let's get some of that red wine sauce. This is so, I love this sauce. I use it all the time. It's very robust. Very rich. So many layers of flavor, but the beautiful thing about it is that you can still taste whatever it is you have it on. Okay, let's try the Chipotle. There's too much red wine on that. Ah! Mmm. Mmm. Oh, the onions are fantastic. Sorry. Onions are a fantastic addition to that Chipotle sauce. It is so good. So much flavor. Let's try the garlic one, which is garlic and it's like the Lebanese one with the different seasonings and the garlic sauce. Shut up. Mmm. Wow, this is quite an impressive meal. You could do this for friends. Let's try the Italian one. I'm just going to get all those herbs all up in here. Mmm. All those dried spices. They each come in at a different time. So you can really taste like a progression of flavors. I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like that minced garlic that's already in a juice that's squeezy. It's sweet. It's like they ruin it. Assholes. Okay, let's taste this Alfredo. Ah! I don't like it. It's awful. That garlic is horrible. Oh my god, it tastes like sweet shrimp. Gross! Let's try this Jolly Rancher Apple Orchard one. Mmm. Mmm. That is such a cool array of flavors. It's sweet, it's crisp, it's fresh, it's lemony, it's... Wow. And it really lets the tuna cake shine. So there you have it. I've got about, I don't know, a quarter of a cake left, and I'm going to probably just dip it into the chipotle and the wine sauces. That's some good shite, kids. Now until next time, be happy.